Hi you guys. So this is going to be your reading from the 29th until the 4th of February. So from the 29th until the 4th of February, and we will be taking a look at your love reading, and we'll be pulling one card. We will be pulling one card from the universe to kind of get a feeling of what the energy is like surrounding you at this time. And then we will be doing your love reading. We'll be pulling some cards from the I Ching of love. And we will also be using the Lover's Oracle. Okay, oops. So these two decks, you can see what they look like. So let's go ahead and get started, and since the cards are just in some kind of order here, we'll just go ahead and start with Virgo. So for Virgo, your overall energy at this time from the universe, overall energy for Virgo. Six of Wands. So a very victorious, confident, successful energy there. Going ahead and looking at your love messages from the I Ching of love. We'll be pulling 3 cards here. First message in reverse, family. Deception. And the young bride. And the young bride. Okay. Let's go ahead and also pull, before I interpret anything, let's go ahead and also pull 3 cards from the Lover's Oracle here for your messages. Okay. So, taking a look at the I Ching of love, what we have here is family. So maybe some of you are dealing with some kind of situation regarding a family. There's some kind of deception that's around that situation right now. I don't know what kind of deception that is, but it could be regarding the family or regarding someone in the family. And then you have the young bride. Now the young bride, it interprets relationships between human beings. This can also mean breaking away from social norms. So this is kind of telling me that there's going to be some kind of harmony that needs to be brought back into this situation. Some kind of balance is what I'm getting. Needs to be brought back inside the situation. Let's go ahead and take a look at what your love oracle messages are. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Secret admirer. For some of you, someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And for some of you, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So that's the messages that I have for Virgo. Now we are going to move on next to Taurus. Taurus, overall energy from the universe, the energy that is surrounding Taurus at this time. Six of Cups. Something sentimental, something emotional, something that you are seeking, maybe kindness, help. Well, I'm more feeling that some of you are kind of like sentimental right now at this time. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards from the I Ching of love for Taurus. Taurus messages. First card is the Tome of Love in reverse. Second card, Sex in reverse. And third card, also in reverse, the Crucible. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards from your Lover's Oracle so that we can just pull and take a look there all at once. Messages for Taurus. Okay, Taurus, taking now a look at the cards, the Tome of Love in reverse. So I'm getting that there's some kind of repression. Some kind of change regarding some kind of relationship. This might be a toxic relationship, like there's something revolving how you guys connect. It can also mean that you're going to evolve into something more intimate, or that the relationship, for some of you, it could mean that the relationship is not really transforming into what you want it to be. And then you have the Crucible. So this is more saying that your relationship needs to be rooted with honesty and sincerity. So it's really all about how you feel about this relationship right now. Because if you look at the picture upright, you see that there's a bird in a cage, and then the other bird is trying to talk to him or trying to, you know, get to him, but the other person is caged in. So it's really about how you're emotionally connecting with this relationship at this time. Your messages from the Lover Oracle is don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. That's what I have for Taurus. Now we are going to go ahead and move on next to Capricorn. Capricorn's message, overall energy surrounding Capricorn at this time. The overall energy surrounding Capricorn at this time. Eight of Cups. Some of you are kind of feeling some kind of uncertainty and disappointment or abandonment right now because your cups are empty. So there might be that energy of feeling like lost at this time or kind of disappointed over something. Let's take a look at what your I Ching of Love says. Deception in reverse. The present moment in reverse. And the aloneness in reverse. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull from the Lover's Oracle also at the same time. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. All right. So taking a look here, Capricorn, there's some kind of deception going on right now. Some kind of deception regarding the present moment. So whatever you're dealing with right now is somebody is trying to deceive you or some kind of deception is going on. With the moon there on aloneness is kind of like you're feeling alone right now. You're kind of like just kind of trying to absorb things. Aloneness can also mean it can also mean that you're kind of resisting this feeling of aloneness right now. Let's see what the Lover's Oracle have is only time will tell. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That's what I have for Capricorn. Let's go ahead and move on next to Aries. And we're going to take a look at the overall energy surrounding Aries right now. The energy surrounding Aries right now. King of Wands. So some of you right now, the energy is more of a focused kind of energy. Something kind of like passionate, or you're kind of focused towards something. It can be about career or honor or some kind of decision. Taking a look at the I Ching of love for Aries. Superficiality, uniqueness, and favor in reverse. Let's pull from the Lover's Oracle here. Messages for Aries. Okay, so what do we have here? We have superficiality, uniqueness, and favor, which is in reverse. All right, so I'm feeling like some of you, there's kind of like a kind of a superficial energy that's surrounding your relationship right now. Maybe it's not as deep as some of you want it to be. Uniqueness is kind of telling me here it's kind of telling me that you should maybe not rush into things. Is what I'm kind of getting, is that you kind of need to take a look at the depth of this relationship and kind of just go with however unique it is. Favor, but it's appearing in reverse. So this can mean movement, but because it's in reverse, I'm getting maybe that some of you, the person is not moving towards you as fast as you want them to move towards you. That could be an issue for like some of you. Then your messages from the Lover's Oracle says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Romance, Cupid arrows strike. So I feel for a lot of you that love is coming your way. Maybe you're not seeing it right now. That's why this favor card is in reverse. It's not like rushing towards you, but it's there in a kind of way. So that's what I have for Aries. Let's go ahead and move on next. To Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the energy that is surrounding Sagittarius at this time. The energy that is surrounding Sagittarius at this time. Nine of Swords. So a lot of anxiety, a lot of overwhelmingly stress, depression, worry, all of that. Nine of Swords. So you're kind of stuck in your head right now about some kind of situation. All right. We are moving. Let's take a look at the I Ching of love, what the I Ching messages have for Sagittarius message. The Young Bride. Identifications. And Fatal Event. Pull from the Lover's Oracle also just to get what your messages are. Message for Sagittarius. All right, so taking a look here at the cards, we can see the Young Bride. So the Young Bride is telling you harmony, some kind of love and harmony. And it's in the upright position, so it is a favorable. I'm getting that it is a kind of like a favorable omen here. So some of you might be surrounded by just love and harmony right now. Some of you are identifying. Now, identification can mean identification can also mean knowing your limitations within love. So maybe, let's put it this way. Some of you are afraid of being vulnerable. So you might see this person, but it can also mean that some of you, your relationship has no label as yet. Maybe you're not even friends per se, you know, and your relationship hasn't really developed to the point where there can be a label put on it right now. So this is all about finding what are you to the other person. And then we have Fatal Event. So some of you might be dealing with a situation here this is like kind of like a toxic card. it's more about eliminating the obstacles that are happening right now. So if you're wanting to come together, there's a division here between you and the other person. So it can mean that you're having some obstacles to overcome, some obstacles regarding some kind of situation. The messages that I have for Sagittarius is power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Time, you are trying too hard. Give it time. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. That's what I have for Sagittarius at this time. And we're going to move on to Leo. The energy that is surrounding Leo at this time. Energy that's surrounding Leo at this time. So we have the tower. Oh, we have the tower. Things are changing. So there is an energy of change. Definitely some kind of upheaval. Something that's going to come falling down, or some kind of major change is happening right now. The energy that's surrounding you is change. Let's go ahead and take a look at what your I Ching of love messages have. Suffering, awareness, and engagement. Okay. So for some of you, I felt that in the past, maybe you went through a lot of suffering. There was a lot of suffering, or some of you are in some suffering right now. There's an energy of not being aware. This is in reverse. Kind of telling me that you're not kind of aware of something. Something is going on that you're not aware of. And then we have engagement. So this is kind of saying that you're going to come out of this energy. There's going to be something. It's just saying, to me, this is saying, it's kind of saying, naturally let whatever is going to happen, let it happen. There's 2 stars and a love between. So if someone is coming towards you, or if you're going towards someone, kind of let it happen naturally. Everything is going to fall in place, and it's going to come out into a positive situation. Let's go ahead and take a look at what your messages are from the Lovers Oracle. Message for Leo. Message for Leo. Okay. So what I have here, new beginning. Some of you, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. For others, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Exactly lining up with this card right here. So whatever you guys are going through, just need to let it happen naturally. Too much effort is not going to make it work. In other words, so don't push it too much. Just let it happen naturally. And that's what I have for Leo. Now we're going to move on next to Aquarius. Aquarius, overall energy, the energy surrounding Aquarius at this time, the energy that is surrounding Aquarius at this time. Three of Wheels. So this can be Three of Pentacles. This is representing teamwork. Something that you're building. You're working on a project. You could be working on a project with a team. There's some kind of creativity in cycle. Some concentration going on regarding some kind of project. And let's go ahead and take a look at what the I Ching of Love has for Aquarius. Aquarius message. Message for Aquarius. We have engagement. We have awareness. And we have cohesion. So, for some of you, you're kind of need to let things happen naturally. For some of you, I'm getting that you're not really aware of some kind of situation there. You're not aware of it. With cohesion being there, this is kind of telling me to refocus. If you're expecting to come together with someone, you need to refocus. Refocus on yourself, on what you want, on reality, especially in love. Let's take a look at what the messages are from the Lovers Oracle for Aquarius message. Aquarius message. Okay. So we have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And that's what I have for Aquarius. We're going to move on next to Libra. Libra's message, the overall energy surrounding Libra at this time. Overall energy surrounding Libra at this time. What is the overall energy that is surrounding Libra at this time? Alright, so we have Five of Wheels, which can be translated to Five of Pentacles. I'm getting that some of you are really worried or focused on money right now. Financially, there's something there that's kind of letting you to kind of feel like you're left out in the cold regarding some kind of situation here regarding money. It could be money or health problems. Let's take a look at what the I Ching of love says for Libra. Libra's messages. Your inner guide. Listening to one another, and it's in reverse. And you have cohesion. So what I'm getting for some of you is that you need to focus in on what you're feeling. On your first instinct, on your basic instinct, what you're feeling about the situation or your relationship right now. You have listening to one another, and it's in reverse. So I'm getting that some of you maybe you're not really on tune, or you're not on the same page with the other person. A situation could be evolving that you're kind of not paying attention or listening to each other on. And then you have cohesion. So it's kind of telling me that you need to have some kind of cohesion in yourself, some kind of expansion on how you connect with each other, and kind of refocus on what you actually want. Because this is kind of saying if you're going to come together, then there has to be some kind of unity. But then I feel for some of you that you're not really on balance right now with yourself, with your inner knowing. That's what I'm getting. Let's pull from the Lover's Oracle and see what messages come out from the Lover's Oracle. So, first message. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And those are the messages that I have for Libra. We're going to go ahead and move on next to Gemini. So the overall energy that is surrounding Gemini at this time. The overall energy that's surrounding Gemini at this time. The Star. So this is a good sign. Your energy right now for Gemini, you are renewed. You're focused. You're happy. You're having hope. Hope regarding some kind of situation. Taking a look at the I Ching of love for Gemini. Gemini message. Suffering. No in love. And totality. All right. So, for some of you, you could have been disappointed over a certain situation. That's what I'm getting, is that for some of you, you were kind of disappointed over some kind of situation. Now, you have totality in reverse, which is the sun in reverse. So I am getting that some of you are not realizing that you have good times ahead. Some of you, you need to bring harmony into a situation. You need to bring the star into the situation right now. This is what I'm getting. For some of you, you need to keep hope, you need to have faith, and you need to kind of bring some kind of balance into a situation. Let's see what the Lover Oracle messages has for Gemini. Okay, so for Gemini, sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Reflection, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. That's what I have for Gemini. And by the way, you almost got the same cards as Libra. So your energy could be kind of tied up to somebody that has Libra in their chart. Okay, moving on next to Pisces. Pisces, the overall energy that is surrounding Pisces right now. Energy that's surrounding Pisces. Death. So death can mean transformation. There's some kind of change, some rebirth to a situation right now. Let's take a look at the I Ching of Love messages for Pisces. All right. So for Pisces, first you have sex. Then you have the Tome of Love in reverse. And then you have falling in love. So some of you, I'm getting that there's a toxic relationship. There's some kind of seduction going on right now. Maybe there's something going on. You're in a relationship with someone, but there is some kind of repression there regarding marriage. You could be in love, but you have an agenda. So there's some kind of change that is needed. It's needing some kind of renewal there. And then you have falling in love, which I'm getting that for some of you could be falling in love right now. The energy is there for you to fall in love and to make this happen. Let's take a look at what your messages from the oracle cards say. Okay, so we have only time will tell. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Which kind of ties in with this card. So that's what I have for Pisces. And we'll go ahead and move on next to Cancer. Cancer's message, the energy that is surrounding Cancer right now. The energy that is surrounding Cancer right now. Now you have King of Wheels in reverse. This is your financial situation. King of Wheel, King of Pentacles. Some of you are kind of concerned regarding your money right now. This is your financial security. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the I Ching of Love says. Limitation, the obstacle, and to be in love. All right, so for some of you could be dealing with some kind of limitation there regarding love. There are some obstacles that you're going to have to overcome for this love to grow. And for some of you, you're going to come out, I feel, you're going to come out of this obstacle energy, which is going to lead you, it's going to lead to some kind of happiness. This is also telling you to kind of feel the love, feel the energy, feel the love. Don't impose your own will, but kind of feel the love. Let's go ahead and take a look at what your messages are from the Lover's Oracle right now. For Cancer, Cancer's message. So what we have here, we have friendship. Nurture the bond of friendship within your relationship and your love will dramatically improve. We have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Then we have life is series. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads, which is tying in with this card right here. So that's what I have for the messages for Cancer. Let's go ahead and move on next to Scorpio. And we're going to take a look at the overall energy regarding Scorpio right now. Energy that is regarding Scorpio right now. What's the energy surrounding Scorpio? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. So I'm getting that some of you are regarding an energy of someone that is kind of dishonest right now, or not being very logical at this time. There's kind of a cold energy that is surrounding you. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the I Ching of Love has to say. You have nourishment, cohesion, and listening to one another. So that's exactly what I'm feeling with you guys right now. Some of you, the relationship is needing some kind of nourishment. It's needing nourishment, and you guys need to kind of come together, kind of bring yourself to some kind of oneness right now. And also listening to each other might help the situation here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what the Lovers Oracle messages has to say. So for some of you, I'm getting look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Freedom, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. That's the messages that I have for Scorpio, and that was everybody's reading for 29th until the 4th of February. And hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and join me next time.